One of our biggest problem in this property is that we don't have electricity yet. We thought of another way to bring in light into the property, and that's solar. We are using solar lights right now in some portions of the property. We don't also want it to be so well lit, but we want it where it's enough where we can see a little bit. These are the solar lights that we saw in Facebook. During the Black Friday, they had the promo to include the bracket for free. Now, when you purchase these lights, it doesn't come with the bracket. You have to actually purchase the one with the bracket or purchase it separately with their buy two get one free lights, and then also the bracket. The bracket itself was $20+. We did save a lot of money with that one, and we finally decided to buy 6 of them, and we're going to scatter them all around the property here. We checked this already and saw that they're actually working. We flipped the solar panel over and we were able to test that the lights were working. It takes 6 to 8 hours for full charging of the solar panel. So we have it up here in the bed of our truck just to get some sun before it gets dark here and before we install them. One of the things we did not want to do was to nail it to our tree because of 2 reasons. One, we just really felt bad nailing them to the tree. I know that kind of sounds silly, but the second thing is we're not fully committed on where we're going to put our solar lights. We want to be able to move them and test and move them again if need be. So we did those jumbo zip ties and they're working really well. Right there. It's not moving. 1 inch by 2 inch by 8 feet. And the solar light is attached to the end of that wood. And then we zip tied it. Here's one for things that Jack is assembling. This is the bracket I'm talking about. This one. That's the one that costs $20+. Some people don't like using this. They actually use PVC pipes. This is a little bit heavy. This solar panel actually, it's not that light. I think the metal bracket is very important. So Jack is attaching the bracket first to the wood. Okay, it's actually pretty easy. You just need to make sure that you're tightening everything. The tricky part here is every time I tighten one part, it loosens the other. So you just keep going at it until all of those nuts and bolts are tight. That's not going anywhere. We're ready to attach it to
A tree.
And why don't we put it one here so that it illuminates?
So put on a small tree right here in front of you.
Yeah, it goes this way.
Okay.
Or it goes that way.
All right. That's
Or it goes this way because this is the walkway to it.
right.
And we can just twist it around next time.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Ready?
All right.
So here's the remote control for the solar lights that we have at the ranch. I'm probably 75 feet away from the solar light. I had this set on a motion sensor. We didn't want it to be always on 100%, so I think it only goes like 30% when it's on a motion sensor mode. So I am going to walk near that post so you can see how it will detect me, and there you go. So I would say a good 20 feet from it. So while I'm here, it's full light mode, and I am going to back away from it, back away, and let's see how long before it changes back to a 30% mode. So I'm gonna go far enough. There you go. That was quick, probably 10 seconds. And let's try it one more time. I'm gonna walk towards it. Boom. There you go. a good 20 feet from it. And then I am going to move away again. There you go. So if you're curious on how it works, that's how it works, and we love it. That actually saves the battery instead of it being on, especially if we're not here anyway. And you can also change it to an always on mode. This is that one, or by hours. Okay, so you have the always and you have the induction, which is the motion sensor.